Hello and thank you for joining us, and welcome to Crown's Dock Manager training video. By the end of this video, we hope that you can go out onto your warehouse floor and fully utilize the app in your day-to-day tasks. We will break up the video into 4 major subsections that will teach you how to update certain information in the application. First, you will learn how to scan in and mark freight on hand. Then, we'll mark that freight out for delivery. After that, we'll tie it all together by setting storage locations and validating our storage information. And finally, I'll show you how to use the search screen to easily access your shipment records. So without further ado, let's get started. In our first section, we'll want to find the shipment records and scan them in as they arrive to the dock. But first things first, let's get the app downloaded on our tablet and get logged in. Head over to the Google Play Store and find the app by searching for Crown Dock Manager, like so. And once you've installed the application, you'll be able to open it. But first, you need to actually ensure that your scanner is connected via Bluetooth. To do that, pull down the screen and hold the Bluetooth button to open up your Bluetooth settings. Some tablets may differ, but you want to ensure that your scanner is set up as a paired device. If it's not set up or you can't set it up, please reach out to your IT personnel or a Crown employee via our support line. Once you've done everything and your scanner is connected, go ahead and open it up. First, you'll need to enter your API key. Go to the top right corner and click Edit API Key. Your API key should have been provided to you at the beginning of the setup by a Crown Tech. After that, you'll throw in your username and password and click Login. There are 4 sections of the app once you log in: Receive and On Hand, OFD, Storage Mode, and Shipment Search. The first one we'll review is Receive and On Hand. Before clicking that button though, check if your scanner is properly connected by clicking the Connect at the bottom of the screen with your scanner selected as the Bluetooth device. In my case, I've got the barcode scanner here, and I click Connect, and it'll verify that the scanner is in fact working. Now, go ahead and click on the Receive and On Hand button. On the screen, there are a couple bits of information that you've got to verify before you go ahead and search or scan. Set the start and end date range for your service dates, as well as designate which terminal you'd like to work with. Each shipment should use the destination terminal for the tag that you're looking for. Then, choose your default storage location. In my case, I'm going to choose Warehouse 32, and check if you'd like the app to prompt you for one. Now, you have a few options. You can use the routing, customer, or consignee field to search for a specific set of shipments within your service date range. You can also list all the freight within your date range and terminal. Listing all inbound freight will search for everything in your CFM6 system, regardless of service date range or terminal, as long as it has a valid status. And you can also create an empty list that has nothing on it yet. For the purposes of our training, I'm going to use the routing search for now. Go ahead and select whichever you want, and then click List Freight. You'll be met with a list of shipments within your range. The shipment at the top with the buttons available is called your working shipment record. To change your working shipment record, simply click on the one you want to change it to. You can also update the working shipment record by scanning a barcode or searching for the shipment in the bottom right corner. And once you've selected that one, it'll become your working shipment record. If you scan a piece of freight, an additional piece count will be added automatically, counting up until you've scanned every piece. You'll see in the top right corner that your anticipated piece count is showing. The E is what is expected, and the C is your total current count. You can update your piece count by clicking on the piece count button in the top left corner, as well as scanning each piece until it's added up until your total expected piece count. If you open up the piece count button, you'll be given the option to click Count All, or put a specific number and hit Apply. If you had the option to prompt for a storage location selected, it'll also give you the option to choose a storage location here. Once you've updated the piece count of a shipment record, the shipment will be marked RCVC or Received, and you'll be designated as the checker or CKR. You will be the checker and responsible for that freight until you click the Release Checker button in the top right corner of your working options. Click the blue button, and you'll no longer be the checker. When a shipment is marked received, it sends that time to your dispatch team automatically. It won't send any EDI for that shipment until you mark it on hand, however. Also note that the piece count is still highlighted yellow in this instance. The piece count field will turn green once you have accounted for the expected piece count. Once you're done with that piece of freight completely, click on hand to mark it on hand, and then click Release Checker to be finished with that shipment record. Let's transition a little bit now to a point where you've already checked in your freight and you're now ready to mark the shipment record out for delivery. The OFD section is similar to the on-hand section. However, as you can see here, there are 4 different fields with which you can list your freight: by driver, route, truck, and trailer. While on-hand mode allows you to scan any of the forwarder's freight, in order to use the barcode scanner for OFD mode, you're required to use a lot label that was printed out in your Crown system. To pull up a list of your shipment records, simply open up the field that you want to use, select again, and click List Freight again. Just like in the on-hand section, you can edit location information, OSD your freight, take photos, reweigh and redim, and add any additional notes that you need to add. Once your piece count is updated in green, you'll be able to mark the shipment record OFD. Not only will it do so, but will clear the storage information on the record as well. Now, let's tie Section 1 and Section 2 together and discuss what the storage location data looks like in your system. You've been able to see storage location history by clicking the tab for it on a working shipment record already. There is, however, more that you can do using the storage mode. In storage mode, you'll be able to list freight by terminal in ascending or descending order based on storage location. There are 2 important bits of information here. First off, there's a new button, the Verify button. When you verify a piece of freight's location, you're confirming within the CFM6 system that the freight is, in fact, where it says it is. In this case, this one says it's in 101-right. I verify that that's true, and I hit the Verify button. This task is useful for letting dispatchers know the information currently in the system is valid. If you change storage location in this mode, it verifies it as well, unlike on-hand or OFD mode. So you can see down here that if I change the location to Warehouse 32, it'll also verify the freight. While every mode in the Dock app also includes the 3 main storage location buttons, Location Notes, Storage History, and Change Location, that location verification can only be done in this mode, and that it'll send a changelog entry if you do so. In the last section of the Dock app, I'll show you how to use the shipment search screen to look up information that could be in any of the 3 modes and allows for much more detailed searches. In the shipment search screen, you have access to a variety of search parameters: terminal, location, storage start date, service date, house bill, master bill, tag number, and reference number can all be used to create as detailed or as broad of a search query as you would like. You can also scan a barcode to pull up shipment records this way. And that concludes the warehouse focus segment of our Dock Manager training video. If you want to see the CFM6 perspective, feel free to watch the second part in our 2-part series. If you have any questions about the app or require troubleshooting, don't hesitate to reach out to our support team at 716-651-0977 or email us at crownsupport@crowndatasystems.com. Thank you and have a wonderful day.